Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. Well, today is my icebreaker, and I'm kind of nervous, and you can see that. But you don't need to worry about that. You sit back, relax, enjoy my speech. My speech is going to be about myself, and the topic is something about myself. For the information of those who do not know my name is up over there. My name is Umang. I was born in a small town named Mehsana in the state of Gujarat, India. This place happens to be my hometown as well. This is where I spent the first 4 years of my childhood, did my kindergarten. I was born in an upper middle class family where dad served as an engineer, mom a homemaker, and had a 4-year elder sister. Soon after 4 years, my dad decided to move to the eastern part of India, and we moved to another small city, or I should say a town named Nazira in the state of Assam. This is the place where I did my primary schooling and learned to play cricket, which is later going to become my passion. This is also a place where I started excelling in my academics and picked up some bad habits as a young guy, smoking and drinking. But having a very good and caring mom, this never developed into a full-time bad habit. So I could get away from this bad habit before I moved out of Assam. Finally, after 4 years staying in Assam, we moved to a bigger city because I was doing very well in academics and sports, and my dad wanted me to excel further. So we moved to Bombay. Bombay happens to be the commercial, educational, and sports capital of India. This is where I did my secondary schooling, my college, which is 11th and 12th grade in Bombay, and my engineering in electronics and telecommunications. Bombay happens to have a very special place in my life because this is a place where I learned to play professional cricket, and I picked up cricket as a part-time profession. But don't forget, I was really excelling well in my academics. I did science in my college with majors in electronics, and it was a natural outcome of having 4 science graduates, or I should say 3 science graduates in my house. Did very well in my science, and then it was time to pick up cricket as a profession or go for further studies. I wasn't doing that well at that time in cricket, so I decided that let's go for further studies. I got admission into engineering, electronics and telecommunications in Bombay University. After 4 years of toil, hard work, I passed out. And this was the time to search for a job. Couldn't get a job in India. So decided to do further studies. Searched for good courses, found that University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia offers good course in telecommunications and networking. Came to US, not knowing what an Ivy League school is, not knowing what the environment is going to be. But it was gutsy, came to the US in the year 2009. The first day of school was horrible. It was a culture shock to me. I had no clue of the accent, no clue of what the curriculum would look like, and no clue of what the environment would be. But because of good professors, good friends, good students, I could cope up well with that. And within 18 months, I completed my master's with flying colors. Again, time to search for a job. Economic situations weren't that good. So I would say after 1 year and 52 interviews, I finally got an interview call from Ericsson. And it was at Boston Airport where I got the interview call. So the interesting fact about this interview is I did the interview at the Boston Airport sitting on a toilet seat. Because my boss wanted me to interview at that very moment. I did the interview. The interview was really good. And I was called for the final round interview the next day. I flew to Dallas the next day, did a very good interview, and I was hired. But there's a twist in tale over here. The day when I was hired, or the news was broken to me, I was in California, spending my vacation. And I was told that I'm supposed to join in next 4 days. Next 4 days, including Saturday and Sunday. So I packed up everything. I flew from California to Philadelphia, wrapped up my stuff, came to Dallas without any bank balance, without a car, and without a house. Landing in Dallas was again a nightmare, but I was used to it. My good boss helped me out, and I could settle in well. But I missed to tell you something over here. The first day of my job was a boot camp. And as you expect, boot camp would be a place where you'd enjoy. But no, it wasn't for me. Because the 15 minutes after my boot camp started, I was handed a slip saying that I'm supposed to fly to Israel on Friday. and I joined Ericsson on Monday. Not knowing what I'm going to do in Israel, and with Iranian nukes facing Israel, and I being a brown, I had to go there. I was gutsy, I was confident, and I flew to Israel on Friday. I learned something. Yes, I did. And came back as a very good, I should say, an individual and a very good employee. Since then, I've been having an awesome time with the team that I'm working with, and I hope to continue with that. In next 10 to 15 years, I hope that I would be a good replacement for Hans Westberg. To see you guys. Thank you.